Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. Last time I was already on my way back home as I realized, hey, I totally forgot to grab some sand to fill in the one hole I created back in the days. As I started to walk back to the desert again, I got jumped by two creepers who created this crater. Now I am thinking about remembering this spot to return to this spot to fill in again this hole. On the other hand, it is a thing that happened in the coffee break world. So maybe I should just leave it here as some kind of, well, memory of that incident. I'm not so sure yet. Let's just take a look at the maps. Okay, I'm not on this map. If I want to fix it, I am up there in this forest. Okay, I need to remember the forest in the upper right corner of the map is where that crater is located. Let's break camp and walk back to the desert. I definitely need the sand. That most likely is an Enderman thing, but I don't want to fix it now. Alright, let's walk back to the desert. But let's not walk that far that I end in the village again. I don't want to trade again. I just need some sand to fix this one hole I created many moons ago. I'm not quite sure how many moons, but definitely lots of moons. The weather is really strange. I mean, I'm happy that it cooled down significantly. Now we're at around 20 degrees Celsius, which is way more comfortable than these 30 degrees Celsius days. On the other hand, it's strange that it happened so drastic, in such a drastic way. I even saw some very disturbing pictures of, I think it's somewhere in the Alps or so. Some village reported temperatures of 30 degrees or something like that a few days ago. And now they report basically temperatures around freezing. And they even got some snow. It's just a little very, very thin layer of snow, but snow. So they got snow in the month of August, right after a super hot period. I mean, this makes no sense anymore. This is just crazy. So yeah, I guess that's the world we are living in. I don't want to complain too much about the drop in the temperature, but on a Tuesday, it really felt like fall already. It was nice for the long run. For my, what was it, 23.7 kilometer long run. We had rain throughout the entire run. It was not heavy rain, but it was also, I think it was light rain. Let's call it light rain. So this felt good. It was not so exhausting as the other long run I had 1 week ago. But on the other hand, it's strange that it felt already like fall and we are still in the summer months. We'll see how things continue with respect to the weather. I doubt that we get again super hot temperatures, but can still happen again that in the month of September we get back to 30 degrees Celsius or something like that. It is just strange. It's super strange. So yeah, climate change does not exist. There is no global warming. There is no issues with what we have done and what we are doing. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Everything is exactly as it should be. But, oh well. Oh well, indeed. Let's... Careful, bunny. Let's check if I'm already on this map again. Yes. Ooh, I'm just before the desert. Nice. We made good progress. We made very good progress. I can grab all the sand I need. I think I will... Bar to you too. I think I will get maybe 2 stacks of sand. Let's be safe and take 3 stacks of sand. I hope this is then enough to fill in the hole I've created around this one little water spot. And then walk back, find again that spot. I mean, I came across the spot frequently as I was not looking for it. Now, as I will be looking for it, I'm quite sure that I will have a hard time finding that spot. That spot again. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still confident that I can find it again. Let's maybe get some sand. Oh no. Some sand from... I wanted to say from digging out that pyramid. I can get some sand from here. Yeah, that's good. Need to have an eye on the durability. Thing is not enchanted with mending yet. I mean, I won't enchant this shovel with mending, that's for sure. But I also don't want it to break. Let's hope that this is enough, that the shovel is enough to get all the sand I need. What else is going on? Well, there's not so much going on. I watched the coverage of the last day of the World Championship, the Track and Field World Championship. It was kind of cool and very exciting. So I was happy that they had a replay of that. It was nice to see the full events, see the 5-kilometer event where Inge Brigtsen confirmed his title, so he repeated his success. Why is there I see a block. It's kind of awkward. So this was cool to watch. I think I can continue to dig out that pyramid, I guess. Yeah, let's continue to dig out that pyramid. And yeah, I think that's the most exciting thing that happened. Okay, this shovel is about to break, so let's hope that 2 stacks and 5 blocks is enough. Let's really hope that this is enough. Let's quickly dispose this. And I think I also like to dispose this wheat seed. Okay, that's good. Let's get the map out. Make sure that I'm not disposing that map. And walk again back to the hole I created. To fix it. Things at work are still luckily relaxed. I think soon things will get a little bit more busy again when we're getting closer to the new lecture period. Not looking forward to it. I mean, on the one hand, it will be cool again to teach the students again and to, well, see some new projects being developed and so on. But on the other hand, it's so much time that goes into the organization of the start of the new lecture period. So that's the usual hamster wheel, so to say. Also, at some point, this strange move will happen when we move the chair from one building to another building. We're not quite sure yet when this will happen. This is also a great planning from the university. I mean, the only thing we know is that the building itself will be handed over from the construction company to the university. But no. We are not doing this again. But so far, it's not clear when the actual move will happen. I mean, we haven't even heard back from the moving company or so. So I guess all that buzz that was going on before the start of the vacation period is for nothing. Now all of a sudden, vacation period started to happen and people started to just be away. And yeah, then comes the interesting potato. Then comes the interesting question, what's going on here? Then comes the interesting question, when they come back, will there be like, okay, we have to move now, and everything has to, has to happen immediately, or what will happen then? This is a really good question. The good thing is I will be on my vacation when this most likely will happen. So hopefully I will miss all this jazz. This would be good. This would be very good. I can miss all this chaos. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happened there. Skeleton. With respect to the... Are you friendly? You're friendly. With respect to the being a medic situation, that's kind of cool. I managed to get qualified, certified, something to take over the responsibility of driving some of the patient transportation ambulances. So that's cool. Now I can actually contribute to this entire organization, and it feels nice to drive a lot around these things. I mean, they are just small little van. Yeah, it's a little bit more like a big van or so. So nothing super big, but you have so much more. You can see so better out of the car. It's so easier to steer the car to get into parking slots and so on. So much easier to drive them backwards without getting stuck somewhere or so. So that's cool. That's very cool. And feels also good. Feels very good to we're here again. So I think if I basically now move straight, I should find this hole again. So it just feels good to do this, and it's still nice to also be in contact with these colleagues. So yeah, it's a really nice thing, nice change of pace between the usual insanity of working in academia. I'm also a little bit, well, shocked. Well, not shocked is the wrong word. I think I'm already used to it, but I always still find it sad when my students, I mean, I offer this weekly meeting where we can discuss their final projects and so on. When then some students don't really seem to see the value in it. I mean, I don't know, maybe this guy hasn't done any progress or so, but they're often from a couple of people. Did I find it again? No. From a couple of people, the same excuse, like something happened, I don't have time or so, and I will do my progress presentation next time, but next time already is fully booked or so. So they don't think ahead. They don't realize that, hey, this meeting is exactly for them. It's not a chore. It's that they can learn, or well, not learn, but that they get feedback on a good way. So yeah, this is a little bit sad when they don't realize the importance of this. At the same time, even with our PhD students, since I was the only responsible person, well, not responsible, but the only person in charge for the chair over the course of this vacation period, I also got some things like, hey, can we skip this? Can we do this? Can we do that? And I constantly have to argue, no, we are not going to do this. These things are exactly made for you, that you can benefit from them. So please do. And yeah, this is a little bit strange. Like, okay, do you really don't want to learn something or so? On the other hand, last time we had a meeting where someone was in charge of presenting their progress. This person apparently they mixed up the date. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if they really mixed up the date or if something went wrong with communication or so, because we also sent out some email reminders and the name was listed to the exact right date. But anyways, so I convinced them to do a quick presentation of their thesis so far. And in the end, they were really happy about it, that we done this, because it solved several problems of them. I also heard good feedback from other colleagues who found then. Get an X. No, I think this is just a floating thing. But where's now this pond? This pond where I need to fill in the sand. It's exactly what I assumed. I came across that pond so many times when I was not looking for it. Now that I'm looking for it, I will not find it again. Oh man, that's bad. So yeah, even others found it interesting to have this discussion about thesis writing. So yeah, sometimes you just have to promptly convince them that it's a good thing. And even some others who were on vacation later said, hey, this would have been really interesting. Can we do this again? So yeah, there's often is this? No, wait, I already said, questioned whether this is the thing I'm looking for. Where are we? Oh. Or was it that island up here? No. It must be somewhere here. Anyway, sometimes it's really like, okay, why don't you ask these things before, or why do I first have to convince you that things are good? And that's also strange, but okay. So yeah, this were also a few things that happened recently. And now I'm still a little bit confused by why can't I find this pond again, or am I really looking at the wrong spot? Huh. Is it on that map? No. It's not on that map. Must be on this map. Bit more into this direction. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Yesterday I had an interesting, surprising, conversation with someone. Basically, I was waiting in the queue at the grocery store. I was putting my things on the belt, and behind me, a young mother with her, I don't know, 4-year-old child or something like that, queued up too. And then she said, "Hey, look, this man is also buying groceries for a family." And I turned around and said, "No, it's all mine. That's all the food I need. That's just me." And yeah, then she was surprised. so this was hilarious. It was really hilarious to give this reply. I mean, it's the truth. I need all that food for myself. I'm really, really hungry. But I mean, with all that training, with all that physical training, I need all the food. Okay, do I really need to watch the other episode to find again that pond? Seriously? Am I now not able again to find the pond again? Do I really need to watch the other episode to check again where the spot was? I think I remembered it correctly, but guess not. Guess not. Guess not at all. Also, the same day with the same grocery store, as I was then at the cashier, she noticed my tattoo on my arm, and she said, "Hey, this looks like a fresh new tattoo." And then we started to discuss tattoos, because she also had one on her arm, and this was kind of funny. It was interesting to all of a sudden getting involved in a conversation about tattoos, simply because she spotted it while she was scanning all the products that I put on the belt. So this was cool. That was exciting. Same thing happened today again to me. Well, not in the grocery store, but someone else noticed my tattoo and said, "Hey, this still looks kind of new." And so I was involved in another conversation about this. This is really interesting, how this results in some kind of conversation starter. And yeah, now we're already at the end of this episode, and I haven't found this pond again. That's not good. I think for next time I need to check the squid. Oh, but thanks. Next time I need to check the episode where I found the pond the last time, and I remember that I opened the map to remember and mark the spot. So I need to check this episode to find the spot again. To finally fix this hole. But anyways, we are at the end of the episode. I see you, Creeper. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. So, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!